Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a great day and a good time, but if you're not and you're having a tower moment, you've come to the right place because that's all we do here. Alright, so how do we do this? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck just like this to find out your overall tower moment reading. That's right, before the tower, tower, and after, then we will clarify. We will do 3, 2, and 3. We'll look at the bottom of each deck to tie it all together. Now, these are tower moments, so they're not always friendly or nice, so be prepared for that. They are timeless. Whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see it, so don't know when you're watching this. Could be today, tomorrow, next week, next month, but welcome to the channel either way. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play here. This is a collective reading, so don't worry. Don't even worry about that. All right. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't resonate, cool. Before you leave forever, I would ask that you check out the other videos that I've done, and maybe some of them would, pull you in and resonate. Maybe one of those will help you. If none of them help you, if you just can't find anything, hey, I hope you find help somewhere. Okay, I've rambled on enough. Sorry about that. Let's get started. On this side of the tower, we have the Hermit card. Now, the Hermit card is the energy that says things have been isolated and alone. Now, that doesn't mean you are alone. It just means that you feel alone, that you could be alone in the crowd. Maybe you are alone physically in reality, but I get the energy, I get the feeling that you're not really alone. You're surrounded by people, but you don't really fit in with any of them, and you're just kind of wondering what you're doing there. That leads to your tower moment, of course. When you stick around places that you just don't fit in long enough, it starts to show, and that leads to the Lover's card. Now, the Lover's card is usually about relationships, but it's also about emotional choice. I am the lizard dude right here. So that's the energy that says, this tower is going to bring you to an emotional choice, and I'm not sure what that means yet. We're going to clarify. So, could get a little bumpy, could get a little rough. Let's see what's going on. Ten of Swords, something should have. Well, I'll talk on this in a second. Four of Wands, Four of Swords. Yeah. This is. You feel alone, and you feel like you should have left the situation a long time ago. You feel like this hasn't been for you in a long time. This isn't your scene. This isn't your energy. This isn't you. So you're feeling like you should have left a long time ago, but for whatever reason, you're just sticking around. Out of obligation, out of an old promise, out of some kind of something that you're dealing with here. And you're just thinking, yeah, I need to see this through to the end, even though there might never be an end, and it's draining all the joy and happiness out of your life. I mean, even when you leave the situation, you still can't feel anything good because you know you have to go back. This is like a job you've been at for too long. This is a relationship you've been in too long, because the Four of Swords is basically there's no rest here. There is no relaxation. There is no healing going on. So this is a constant force in your life that you should have cut off a long time ago, but you did not for whatever reason. Tower moment. Yeah, you're going to stop investing the Seven of Pentacles, and it's going to be, I think it's just going to be a random day. It's going to be the energy that says you're going to wake up and you're just going to feel like I need to change. I can't do this anymore. And you're going to walk away from everything. The energy here is basically it's a spark of emotion that shows up out of nowhere. Maybe you see a sign driving to work or someday, and it's just like, I want to try that. I want to go over there. I want to do that. And it's going to give you the inspiration or the energy to break off of this mess that you're in. Because you have invested a lot of time, energy, and money into this situation over here, whether it be a job you hate or a relationship you can't stand anymore. You just feel like you're going through the motions because you said you would. And you're done. You want out of both of those situations. And the Lover's card here is with the Page of Wands, Six of Wands. Yeah, and the Eight of Cups. So this is emotionally walking away from a huge deal, a big part of your life. And you're just going to move on. You're going to say what you think. And this is going to feel like a great challenge overcome for you. This is going to be the energy that says, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. I'm out. I quit. It's okay to quit sometimes. It really is, especially if you just feel like it's the situation you're in is turning you to dust on the inside. It's okay to let it go. a lot of people don't let things go until it's way too late, and then they can't repair the damage that was done after they're lost. So don't wait too long. It might be too late for some of you already, which is sad to say, but I think the majority of you are just getting into that situation right now where you can still leave and go do something else, and it's not going to take you years to recover, or you're not going to have bad memories of this for the rest of your life. It's just going to be like a bad period of time, and that'll be it. But you get the idea, right? Don't wait too long to do this. The tower moment's going to hit, and you're just going to walk away, and you're going to feel good about it. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're really sick of what you're doing right now. You ignore most of it. You, in this relationship or work situation that you're in, you're just done. You're out. You're finished. You don't want to do it anymore. So you ignore a lot of it, and that's what's causing a lot of fights and a lot of friction, because the person you're with or the job you have keeps expecting more out of you, and you have no energy to keep giving. You have nothing left to give. You're done. So, time to leave. And you have the Devil in the Wheel card. So yeah, you're in a lot of toxic energy right now. And the universe is coming in with this tower moment. Like I said, the tower moment's going to be a random thing. It's going to just be a sign on a side of a bus, or a billboard that's new, or a commercial that comes on the radio that says, "Hey, do you want to go to Hawaii next week?" Or something like that. And you're going to be like, you know what? I do want to change. I do want something new. So yeah, don't hold on to this forever. This relationship has to end. It's way past ending. This job has to end. It's way past ending. The work environment has gone toxic. The relationship is toxic. You're tired of it. You're just existing in the space like a zombie. You don't want to be there. You'd rather be anywhere else. And that reason to leave, that spark is coming with the tower moment. It's just gonna mean, when the emotional choice here is just basically emotionally walking away from this situation that you've hung on to for so long, that's the hard part is going to be, is like, well, now what do I do, right? Like, it's something new and fresh, and that's always a little scary. So it's always a little scary and emotional to face something new. So that's probably why all of this is here. Anyway, that's your reading for today. Let go of the nasty stuff. Let go of the stuff that's draining the life out of you. And I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. Anyway, thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you're still here, I appreciate every single one of you for clicking on the video, and double appreciate if you've made it to the end, because I know how hard that is. Anyway, if you would like and subscribe to this channel, that's great. YouTube forces me to say that, otherwise I will get arrested by the YouTube police. I don't want that. So yeah, the growth of this channel all depends on you. If you subscribe, great. If you don't, you don't. Share it with anyone who you might think needs this message, and maybe they'll subscribe too, because, hey, a lot of people need help out there. I'm just doing the best I can, and the spirit of tarot is not to push the message onto people, but to let it spread naturally. So that's what I'm trying to do here. All right. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you, like I said, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I do try to upload every day, so there's that too. Have a good one. Talk later. Bye.